Hi and welcome to Tech Tip Friday. I'm Kurt Stahle, that plastics guy, and you know what I do. I'm bringing you a tech tip that you can take to the shop floor with you today. So today's tech tip is a result of a conversation that I had with a customer today about some compounded nylon. And there was some back and forth, not so much on price, but some of the technical specifications of the product. And the question was asked, does this contain carpet fiber, reprocessed carpet fiber? And quite frankly, it could very well contain reprocessed carpet fiber. Nylon compounders have streams of material, of feedstocks, that they can draw on to create their compounds, and it's totally safe. It's fine. The two main sources that I'm aware of are carpet fibers, which either could be nylon 6 or 6/6, potentially a blend, but I've seen both. It depends on the carpet in question, and nylon film. It's typically film that's part of a barrier layer system in a multi-layer, maybe food packaging, pet food, that type of thing. You'd recognize it if you saw the product. So these various nylons, they're collected if they have to be shredded in the case of carpet, or simply guillotined and cut into flake and then reprocessed in the case of the roll stock. These are perfectly acceptable, perfectly safe ways to get post-industrial content, not so much post-consumer. That's a completely different field, but post-industrial content, typically one heat history material. You can collect it, process it, turn it into a pellet that the nylon compounder will use in their finished product. And they have the capability of testing or running it because they've done the testing on these different feedstock streams. They understand the properties that come in. Every lot that comes in is tested for viscosity. Remember, viscosity and melt flow, they're opposite. So a high melt flow is a low viscosity, and a low melt flow is a high viscosity. Viscosity is sort of measurement against flow, how much pressure it takes to flow, if you will. So don't worry about there being post-industrial, recycle it, PIR, in nylon compounds. It's perfectly safe. I remember working for Schulman many years ago, and they were one of the pioneers using, well, we called it PCR. Well, actually, no, that was PCR. That was different. Post-industrial, though, not to worry. This is a completely safe source of feedstock, and it's also part of the process that keeps plastics, well, if not, you apply your own label to how environmentally friendly you want to consider this, but it is part of the reduce, reuse, recycle idea that we want to have with as many resources as possible. It does not prevent the product from running at its optimum. Post-industrial, recycle it, that's a great source. It's used so commonly in our industry for many resin families. Just think about things like typical manufacturing scrap being sent out for grinding, reprocessing, and sent back to a molder. That's one heat history material. It's fine. It's safe. Don't let things like that stop you from selecting a product that has a post-industrial component. The compounder has done their homework, and if they stand by it and you're not happy, they'll take it back, just as I offered this customer. You don't like it, I'll gladly take it back. Plenty of people are buying this material. So keep that in mind. Explore these options. They can help with cost containment strategies versus a 100% pure prime product. So that's something to keep in mind. Offer it your customer as a cost down, or if you have some proprietary product and you can use this and keep your costs down without having to advertise it to anyone, well, there you go. There's a few extra dollars in the bank. So there's your tech tip for this Friday. Have a wonderful Friday, a great weekend, and as always, I will be back next week with something else for you. Take care and bye for now.